This lighting is slightly better. August 25th, 1 p.m. Wright Anything Agency. Well, after that little fiasco, I think Williamson will be expanding his investigation. We might have some competition today. I was thinking the same thing. What the? Do you like it? Mr. Books has spare, so he let me have it. No, please take it off. Oh, come on. Now I'm a VIP of AF, I need to start acting like one of them. Oh gosh, no. Well, we managed to prove that the supposed eyewitness didn't witness anything but the inside of an airport. I don't know, Nick. I mean, she clearly didn't see anything, but she did know a lot about the stuff on AF. That's true. Maybe we should try finding her again. No, I don't want to. She might end up actually being useful. Things I put myself through. You know where Trucy is? I'm not seeing her around here. I think she said that she and Apollo went to get supplies. They might be back later. Supplies? For the flyers? Of course! I thought Ace Fan Club had that covered. They're helping, but I still have to direct everything. There's still a lot of work to do from here. I see. I'll have to keep an eye out for Trucy in case she comes back. So, Maya, why are you doing all this? I've already told you that. I'm trying to improve relations with the branch families. Yeah, I guess you have said that several times. But still. I know you've said that, but it seems like there's more to this. Something else? That's ridiculous! What could be bigger than my entire family? Maybe not bigger, but I think there might be something more important to you. No, of course not. What the? Maya, of all people, is trying to hide something from me? Why would she do that? I've known this woman for 10 years. She can't hide this from me. I already know the answer. Alright then. It's probably Pearl. Maya, you've never tried to hide anything from me before. Why start now? I'm not hiding anything. I've known you for a long time. I can tell when something's wrong. Nick. With all the publicity the reunion's been getting, it's obvious you want everybody in the world to know about it. You'd have to be living under a rock to not hear about it. You say it's to improve relations with the branch families? But I think there's an even deeper reason. This is why you're having the reunion. Wait, where'd Pearl go? Dang it. I don't have a profile. I don't have the evidence I need right now. I'll have to come back later when I've gathered some more. Wait, is it just lying around? That's new, so probably. There she is. 5 years ago, Maya's company cousin Pearl disappeared. Neither of us have seen her since. I can only imagine where she is right now. She's good at many things, but cleaning up after herself isn't one of them. She probably gets it from her father. You know she's not my biological daughter, right? Oh, yeah. Alright.
Take that!
Mash the click button. Whoop, dang it. Almost had it. There we go.
Take that!
5 years ago, a little girl disappeared. She was very dear to both of us. Nobody has seen her since, and everybody has given up on finding her. Everybody, except for you. I just can't accept that she's... gone forever. Maya, why would you hide this from me? You know that pearls meant a lot to me, too. I'm sorry, Nick. I've spent so much time devoted to this reunion. And it was all for one person. It seems wrong, doesn't it? I feel like I've been deceiving everybody. Trying to make this seem like it was anything more than just another call to her. I understand if you're angry at me. This whole thing about reuniting with the Fae clan was just a story for the presses. But no, that's important too. I don't know how much of this I would have done if it hadn't been for Pearly. Her whole life was ruined, and it might as well be my fault. That's not true, Maya. That's not true, and you know it. I tried everything to make this all better, Nick. But nothing's worked. It will never be better until I find her again. Maya, I hate to say it, but Pearls has been missing for half a decade. If there was any chance of hearing back from her, she would have contacted us long ago. She's still out there, Nick. I need to fix this, no matter what. She still has hope for this, after all this time. Maya will never give up her search for Pearl. That much I know is true. I hope things work out well for her. For them both. Alright, can I present anything else? What do you think of this? I don't think I'm the person to be asking about that, Nick. I don't think I'm the right person to be asking about her either. So Cody's in jail? I guess so. I hope he finds somebody to defend him. I'm going to be too busy to do it. He broke the law. He admitted to it. He has to face the consequences, just like anybody else. I know. I still hope he gets off easy. Nothing. Okay. Susie seemed really excited about helping you with those flyers. Of course! We're kindred spirits. What would you expect? Kindred spirits? Well, I guess in certain ways you two are similar. You know, I just had this great idea. How about once the reunion's over, we both help you out on your next case? Heh, we'll see. How's it feel to be defending your #1 fan, Nick? It's sort of a mixture of confusing, awkward, and downright creepy. Now I know how Edgeworth feels around that woman. I'm glad Mr. Waters was able to keep his job, even after everything that happened. Part of me isn't too surprised. And the other part? Let's not get into all the questions like the other part has. That guy's a real FBI agent. I feel like I'm in some kind of spy movie. I think you're thinking more along the lines of the CIA. Well, they're the same thing, right? No, not really, no. Well, we're facing off against Williamson again, it looks like. Same prosecutor twice in a row. What are the odds of that? Oop, evidence. What do you think of this? Nothing? Okay. Autopsy? Nope. TOS? Boombox? What song do you think he was playing? Huh? The boombox was really loud, right? What do you think he was playing? I don't know. I'll bet we could find out if we ask some of his neighbors. That's probably true. But don't you think there's a more productive thing we could be doing with our time? Maybe. Nothing. 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 And nothing. Wait a second. I didn't get a profile for that guy who turned in the blueprints. That's odd. Usually get blueprints for, or profiles for literally everyone. What am I examining in here? Why is this an option again? Oh yeah, because Cody. No one in here. Let's see what's on the internet. Justice for all? I'm already talking to that person. Okay, whatever. So I can't do anything except for examine now? Log out, I guess, then. And how do I get to the... There we go. Hey, look, it's that FBI agent again. Hey there.
Quiet. Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
I'm busy.
Sheesh, what's the point of even trying to communicate with this guy?
Okay. What did you need that was so important to distract me from my work?
Just wanted to know if you could update me on anything.
I've already told you all you need to know about my case. Afraid I can't say much about Williamson's case either. I'm a bit too preoccupied with my own care.
Williamson's case? Aren't you two investigating the same thing?
Of course not! You didn't think I'd be working alongside him, did you?
Sorry? Perhaps you could explain the situation again?
Williamson is investigating the death of Webb. I, on the other hand, am tasked with uncovering the truly heinous deeds that he committed in life. The two are nothing alike.
Well, pardon me for assuming that two people on the same crime scene might be working together.
Ha! I guess I should have expected such witnessness from a mere civilian.
Excuse me? I'm guessing you can't say much about your own case.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
So no. What about his? Can you tell us about Williamson's case? After all, they're not the same.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. In the grand scheme of things, one little murder is rather insignificant.
Wow. Just wow.
The man is rather hostile toward me and doesn't share many details.
Do you think he might be reciprocating anything?
Nonsense. I do know that he is planning to contact the site administrator for Ace Fan Club. He wants to focus more on the electronic aspect of the killing.
So they're getting the website involved. I should ask more about this. We had a few people tell us about the administrator yesterday. Do you know anything about her?
Her? Are we talking about the same person?
Is there more than one person running the site?
Not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you've been given faulty intel. The person running that website is quite clearly a man!
Everybody we talked to said it was a she.
Nonsense! What did they know? I doubt any of them have actually met him in person. This just goes to show you the importance of proper reconnaissance.
Well, maybe you can help us out. I'd like to talk to this man.
It's against my better judgment to help you. My mission gains nothing from aiding you.
The better question is, what do you have to lose? If your cases are really so unconnected, it won't affect you.
Very well. This is Williamson's case, not my own. As long as you promise to quit your nagging.
Nagging? What is this guy's problem?
I will give you directions to his base of operations. Now, leave me to my work.
You'd think that we were hunting down a terrorist cell. Not just speaking to a man who apparently pretends to be a woman online. Apparently can't go in the house or the other house, so to the basement. 2:15 p.m. Site administrators. Mother's basement. I'll let my son know you're here. He'll be right down to talk to you. Thank you, ma'am. This is so exciting. He's finally making friends. Are you ready for this, Nick? Going to meet the guy who founded your own personal fan club. I'll admit there's a few questions I'd like to ask him. For example, why? What do you think he's like? He's living with his mother, so I'd assume he's a teenager. He's probably still in school. First Cody and now this guy. You certainly are having an impact on the younger crowd. Ah! Right, Sama. Fei-chan. Konnichiwa. Oh, hi. That is not a teenager. I am honored to have you visit my humble home. I only wish I could have had more time to prepare for your arrival. Don't worry about that. What did you say your name was? Ah, hi. How rude of me. Sim-san wa desu. Desu? What language is that? Chinese? Chinese?
Hey! It is from a country and culture far superior to our own. Canada? I suppose I should have expected this much from a Gaijin.
I didn't know Canada had its own language. Don't they speak English?
Ah! Such ignorance! I expected better from you, Fei-chan.
Sorry. I've never been good with languages. I guess I don't know much about this country, even if it is right next door to us.
Ah! Eesh. No, stop! Just stop!
Wow. Touchy subject. Canada does have French.
Mr. Sims, I'd like to discuss a murder I'm investigating.
Ah, hi.
I expected this much. It is an honor to be a witness in one of your cases, Wright Sama. However, I'm sad to say that we appear to be on opposite sides. Your client, Mas Noob-san, is without a doubt guilty.
And that's what everyone's saying. But I have yet to see a single piece of solid evidence against him.
Ah, Shaigao. I was just speaking to Sensei about this. He asked me for evidence and I was able to faithfully provide it.
Sensei? That must be Williamson.
Hi. Perhaps that's what he called himself.
Would you be willing to show me this evidence?
Hi, Wright-sama. But only because you asked. My proof is this screenshot that I took. It's a post that was made the night of the murder. As you can see, Mas Noob-san is admitting his guilt. Bragging, even.
That's odd. Why would you do that?
It shames me, Wright-sama, but I must testify against him tomorrow with this. It is my duty as a citizen to report such activities.
When and where did this happen?
It came from a 500 topic that ended the night poor bad player son was killed.
A 500 topic?
There's a limit to how many posts a topic can get on AF. Each topic automatically closes after 500 posts. It's a bit uncommon for one to reach that many, so some users take getting the last post rather seriously.
I see. I'm not sure why Mr. Books would write something like that and then neglect to tell me. This could destroy my case tomorrow.
So Mr. Sims, you're Ace Fan Club's ringleader? Hi, I have no administrator Disu. I manage the site.
May I ask what drew you to me? What inspired you to create it?
I've seen every single one of your trials, Wright-sama.
Huh? Why?
Ever since I saw you turn that first trial around and accuse Frank Sawit, I knew you were destined for greatness. After that, I made an effort to witness all of your cases firsthand from the gallery. It's been my life goal to bring others to your cause. I created the website shortly after you lost your badge. I never lost hope in you, Wright-sama.
Well, you seem to have gathered quite the following. Congratulations.
Taiko, Wright-sama. That was you. Watashi could never have called so many to the cause. Your good deeds are the only thing to thank for this. Watashi merely was the vessel, Disu.
I don't think even Mr. Books was this bad. At least he hasn't been stalking me everywhere. This guy seems like some kind of crazed zealot. That's a bit too much. Well, I'm glad you're so enthusiastic about my work. What's your username on Ace Fan Club?
I go by... that thing.
But you're not as in...
It doesn't really seem like the princess type either. Isn't that username a bit deceiving? Do the other site members know that you're really a male? Hey, but don't worry. I assure you that this name is fitting for me.
Whatever you say, Mr. Asian Princess. This is wrong on so many levels. Can you tell me more about this 500 topic?
Ah, yes. These topics can often turn into a sort of contest. Being the final post is very important for many people.
A contest, huh? Who won?
Goldman, Wright-sama. But the final post is that screenshot I showed you earlier. It was your client, Mas Noob-san.
It appears, Mr. Sims, that you weren't telling the truth. From this, I know that one post he didn't have was the 500th. But what would make you lie about that? Whatever happened to being my adoring fan?
Thank you for your time, Mr. Sims. I think it's time that Maya and I continued our investigation elsewhere. Hi, Wright-sama. It was an honor. Please come visit this humble servant again.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be back. Alright. Time to look at everything in this mess. Cartoons. Lots and lots of cartoons. Nani? What did you just call them? Isn't that what they are? Apparently not. Okay, same thing. Sheesh, even the flower is an anime? See, if I was looking for an Asian princess, this is the kind of person I'd expect to find. Life is full of surprises, isn't it? Oop, nope, wrong one. How about these things? How old is this guy again? No clues here. Yeah. I've gotten some pretty mixed reviews on your terms of service. Have you ever thought of giving your members a bit more freedom? Hey, Chico! Those rules are the only thing that keeps us from pure anarchy. You would become just as the many villains Wright-sama has put away. Do not underestimate their importance. Oh, sorry I asked. Your terms of service don't seem to be working if people can plot murders on the site. I assure you, Wright-sama, those people meant it as a joke. Sometimes the humor online can get a bit dark, but it's all in good fun. Certainly didn't seem like fun to Mr. Webb. Hi, that's why I closed the topic. I needed to prevent things from escalating further. They did escalate further. They escalated a lot further. Whoop, wrong one. Ah, blah blah blah. Laptop. So he doesn't think anything about... This is as I said, Wright-sama. Your client had the 500th post. He's lying. What I can learn from this is... Yeah, I already said that. So the admin and bad player live on the same street then? What? Cyclops? You told us that Mr. Books got the 500th post, and Locks appeared immediately after that. He's lying to us. I don't know why yet, but I'm going to find out. Do you think there are other people who saw the final moment of that topic? They could tell us what really happened. Anybody specific you were thinking of? Oh, Mr. Wright. Oh no. Quick, Maya, run for it! Just where do you think you're going? You wouldn't be running away from me, would you? Shouldn't you be in prison for perjury or something? Yeah, they'll probably get around to filing a warrant for me sooner or later. Right now, they might have bigger things to worry about. I don't really care. It was totally worth it. So I suppose that now we're both here, you're just going to have to talk with me, aren't you? If I must. Aw, well that's not very nice, Mr. Wright. And here I thought I was going to try and help you with your case. Haven't you helped enough already? Come on, Nick. She might have something important to show us. Yeah, listen to Maya, Phoenix. She knows what's up. We are not on a first name basis. That... There we go. Look, I don't really have any time to talk to you today. You made it rather clear you didn't see anything. Oh, don't be so quick to count me out, Mr. Wright. I'm sure there's still something I can do to help. You weren't even in the same hemisphere. That's not entirely true. My plane landed that same morning around the time of the murder. I was in the airport waiting to be picked up. How'd you even know somebody had died? The police were all over the house. I heard some of them talking about a murder. That's when I decided to have a little fun with them. Everything I knew about the case, I learned from them being little blabbermouths. So this is possible because our police force is a bunch of idiots? And with that, every question I've ever had about this universe has suddenly been answered. How did the police not manage to notice that? Good question. It does raise some rather unfortunate implications. The police overlook details every now and then, but never anything this huge. Something had to have been hindering their progress. Well, I still don't see how you can help. Either way, you didn't witness the crime.
Are we forgetting the chat session? You know I was a part of that. There's something going on in AF, and whatever it is, I'll bet it's bad.
I do seem to remember you taking part in that. I remember how you instigated those death threats against him.
You're a terrible person, you know that? Yeah, I do.
After today, do you really think I'm going to believe a word you say?
Point taken.
What's that, remorse? It's so hard to tell with that mask covering her face.
I guess you don't have to trust me. But do keep in mind that right now I might be the only person who can help you solve this case. Think for a moment about everything that happened in the trial. I'm sure there's something we can talk about.
The universe must hate me.
Nothing about that.
Does that mean she doesn't wish she could say more?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I wish I could say more.
Alright, looks like that's going to happen every time I present something that doesn't relate to her.
You always rummage through people's stuff?
Not always, no.
Next thing you know, you're going to be digging through my clothes dresser, using the excuse that you were trying to find wiretaps.
What? I would never Okay, maybe I would.
Nothing about that?
Still? Present not all the things, I guess. Oh, right, the boombox. No.
Nothing about the admin?
Okay. Can't get back to the Brooks' house for the computer, so I guess I have to present something or other. Fire damage, photo, neighborhood map, autopsy report, chat log. Ah, phone call transcript. I haven't done that yet. Ah, dang it. What did I accidentally present? There was maybe one useful thing you taught me today, and that's that there was a second witness to the crime.
You mean that phone call?
If you didn't call the police, then who did?
I don't know. Who do you think did it?
I don't know. Who else was there in that in the area? Is there anybody that we've missed? I should see how much she knows about this. Can you think of anybody who might have made that phone call?
I really have no idea. I wasn't here that night, remember?
Right.
An actual eyewitness might be kind of important for you. You'd better track that guy down.
Exactly. If we can find out who made the call, then I might have an advantage tomorrow.
Wasn't it anonymous, though?
Yes, it was, unfortunately.
Well, think. Isn't there only one person it really could have been?
Nobody else was around at the time of the crime. All Webb's neighbors would have been asleep in their homes. If somebody called from a payphone, then they probably weren't from around here. It was the real killer.
That'd be my guess.
That doesn't tell me who made the call, though. We still haven't made any progress.
Shame about that. I mean, wouldn't it be great if somebody had some kind of proof of the real murder confessing? Teehee.
Wait, you don't really have evidence of this, do you?
Define have.
What's this about a confession?
Somebody, I'm pretty sure it was the killer, came on and said that he was dead. Later on, we found it was true. I made the connection about partway through my interrogation. It was when they mentioned that music had been playing. Mr. Asian Princess said something about that too, only he was accusing Mr. Books of it.
That's right. The message was posted with the masked noob account.
Really? So that man's lying to you. Everybody knows. Everybody who was there can tell you that that bad player posted it himself. Bad player? How did he post it? He was dead. I know, right? Really suspicious if you ask me. It wasn't him, I'm telling you. If what you say is true, then that was definitely the killer. Why would he post that online? Who knows? Whatever it is, I bet there's something really big hiding under all this. She's a completely different person now. Why couldn't she have been like this earlier? You know anything about a 500 topic? You'll have to be more specific. Those things aren't nearly as rare as some people like to think. It was the morning of the murder. The one the murderer confessed in. Oh, that one? The one with Rayalp Dab? Rayalp Dab? You know, the fake bad player. I thought it was a clever name. Of course he would. It was bad player backwards and extremely hard to pronounce. Can you tell us anything about the topic? We're trying to find out who won the 500th post. Oh, right. Yeah, I know that. Could you tell us? Okay, listen up, kiddies. Bad Player, Samurai Justice, Masked Noob, Something Smells, and yours truly had the final 5 posts. Each person posted exactly once during those 5 posts. Once. No more, no less. Something Smells didn't get either post 497 or post 490. I should be writing this down. Oop. Okay. Not 497 or 498. I was the poster immediately before him. Alright, so... Complete insanity, complete madness, SS -1. What's all this? Is this supposed to be some kind of logic puzzle? What's the matter? I thought you liked logic puzzles. Isn't that why you're here? What? Whatever happened to being helpful? I am! I gave you a clue. It's okay, Nick. It's okay, Nick. Mr. Books will be more willing to talk to us. Well, before we go, one last question. I thought you weren't at home at the time of the murder. How did you manage to make one of the final posts in that thread? Seriously? Any phone that's worth buying nowadays can access the internet. It's called Wi-Fi, Grandpa. Join the 21st century. Guess it's time to upgrade the old cell phone. Alright, so either Something Smells had 496 or 500. Which gives 3 chances of 3 suspects, since we know that's not, what's his name? Masked Noob. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, you're back! Have you solved the case yet? Not yet, Mr. Books. If I do, you'll be the first to know. Well, please hurry. The suspense is killing me. Still not sure he's quite grasping the severity of the situation here. Oh, right. I can turn on the music now again. Can you tell me more about Mr. Webb? I don't know. What are you thinking? Well, anything really. I don't know that much. He was a few years older than me and really liked to play the didgeridoo. Does that help? Not really, no. What do you do for a living? Well, I don't know. You don't know? He didn't like to talk about it much. Whenever I asked, he'd change the subject. His best friend didn't know. That sounds suspicious. He really was a clever criminal. No, don't say that about him. Walt wasn't a bad guy. Whoa, sorry. I If there was anybody to blame, it's me. I'm the reason he's dead, remember?
I agree with Maya. It's odd that Mr. Books here didn't know what his best friend's job was. There might not be much more we can get out of him about this subject. Do you know anything about a 500 topic that happened the night your friend was killed?
Yeah, I saw it happen.
Well, most of it. Most of it? Well, you see, the connection in my apartment's not that great. It cuts out from time to time. I didn't see anything after Samurai Justice's post. I'll bet whatever I missed was really exciting. I don't think we should tell him about what was posted.
What? What was posted?
Nothing, Mr. Books. Don't worry about it. We'll find out eventually, but now's not the right time. Alright, so that means that Samurai Justice is after or before Mass New, which puts SS at 500 because there were the last 5 posts. Wait, crap. That means that he could have had 46, and Samurai Justice could have 97, and then Mass New 48, or 98. Or wait, crap. I don't know, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Did you really post this?
What? No way!
Even I'm not dumb enough to do that. I didn't think you were. If Mr. Books didn't write that, then something is up. Whatever it is, I doubt it's good. My connection died right after Samurai's post. I missed everything after that, but I'll bet it was real exciting. Sounds like a little kid begging his parents to stay up past his bedtime. Yo, Brents,
Is that evidence?
seems so.
Wow! What is it?
I was hoping you could tell me that.
You were?
Can't think of anything?
No.
Okay, Books' apartment. Oh, nope. Examine sticky note? Oh, right. That's the, password. Aha! Hey, I like your username. Do you? It reminds me of myself when I was younger. Whoa, really? You know, I think I've seen you post on here before, but we've never really talked. What makes you a fan of Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? Well, he and I, we have a certain connection, you could say. I don't want him knowing that this is actually me. Word might spread around and all the fanboys on the site would swarm me. I'd never get any investigating done on this website again. Hold it! All caps? Did you just scream that at me? I think I figured you out. Already? Yes. You said my username, Justice for All, reminded you of yourself. Then you said that you feel a connection to Mr. Wright. Take that! You used to be a defense attorney, didn't you? Heh. Wow, you catch on quick. I knew it! Actually, I'm a lawyer now too. Really? Well, it's nice to meet a fellow attorney. I'm one myself. Is that so? Yeah, Mr. Wright is sort of an inspiration to me. I'm where I am today because of him.
Nick, you're blushing!
I think I've really made an impact on this guy's life. Well, obviously it's Apollo. He seems like a good man. Maybe we should keep talking, just a little longer. It's really nice that Phoenix Wright has inspired you so much. One of my friends inspired me to become a lawyer a long time ago as well. Hey, we have so much in common! Do you have any big cases you're working on right now? Not right now. Actually, at the moment, I'm supposed to be helping my friend. She has some sort of big project that she's working on. I've been kind of slacking off and chatting online though. Oh? Well, you should go help her. Yeah, maybe I should. What about you? Are you supposed to be doing anything important? I do have a case at the moment. You might say that I'm actually working on it right now. Or not. It's kind of a gray area. Objection! What's with this guy and the screaming? Gotcha, Mr. Wright! What? How did he know it was you? You're not just any defense attorney, are you? You're Phoenix Wright! Interesting, but I don't think you have any proof. Actually, your own words have proven it. You've dropped several hints during our conversation. First, you gave away that you were a defense attorney. Then, you told me that you used to be a lawyer and were one now as well. Not that you still were, that you were now as well. There was a time when you weren't a lawyer! Whoa, I can't believe he caught that! I'll admit, this guy's good. Maybe. Even if that's the case, it still doesn't prove I'm who you say I am. No, but then you said something else. You said that a friend inspired you to become an attorney. We all know that's true of Mr. Wright as well. And now finally, you're saying that you're working on a case that may or may not involve online messaging boards. Wait a minute. I think you should get off the computer and go help Trucy. Apollo. What? That's right, Mr. Justice for All. Shouldn't you be helping my daughter, who is working her butt off to help Maya? There's no way you could have known about my current case unless you already know me. In fact, I'd say that you need to be very up-to-date. Maybe so up-to-date that we see each other on a daily basis. Yes, sir! I'll go help her, right away. And with that, I should probably get back to working on the case. A list of news and updates. There's the different sections. Divided into different boards, subboards, and sub-subboards. They look like they're all about different subjects. Never been this many topics to discuss about you. This place is so weird. Nope, no clue. Dang it, stop! There, finally. Nothing there. Dang it. Present. What's that? There's something I wanted to ask you about. Sorry, I don't think I know anything about that. How do you think I know anything? Does he think I'm involved with a case or something? No, I don't. I just want to know if you thought anything about it. What? How did you read that? You typed it? Putting parentheses around something doesn't make it your own private thoughts. But really? Oh wow, no wonder people on here react so strangely to me all the time. I'll bet that's caused some awkward situations. I know, right? It definitely did here. Nothing? Yeah. Alright. Time to log out, I guess. Dang it. Where am I going? There's a note here. Dear Wright-sama, I am currently gone traveling through time, and will be returning last week. See you soon. Choto mate kudasai. So, are we supposed to wait? No. I think this is just a convoluted way of saying, sorry, come back later. Well, I am going